You ready?
I'm ready.
Hi. This your first time here? What you
It
laughing at?
is.
You
This,
laughing at? You laughing at Mrs. Future Wiley?
let me tell you something, Kendra.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
I'm laughing at her for a couple reasons. A, I'm gonna put some respect on her name, right? Because she came here for her man and she came with a plan. And I respect that about that lady, okay? But I'm also laughing because she's from the same city as me. So we're both from St. Louis. And so I'm like sitting here cracking up like, girl, like
Do you know her?
no, I've never seen her a day in my life. But I'm like, who is this pretty lady on here? And I'm like, oh, this is Mrs. Wiley, apparently, and she's from my city. So
Okay, you know what? I mean, she's a gorgeous woman. So, she's a gorgeous woman. We could leave it right there. Let's see if Dimitri feels the same. I think he will feel the same. To be quite honest, I think anybody with eyes will think she's gorgeous.
yeah,
I
she's really
think
pretty.
what happens at times is is the alignment there. But hey, we're not going to spend that much more time on that. Let's focus on you. It's Alexia.
Yes.
Alexia. And you're from St. Louis, you already said, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. What you do for a living?
I'm a gallery manager.
Gallery manager. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have one son, and he is 7.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I'm not.
Okay. So Alexia St. Louis, 32, gallery manager, one son that's 7. What's your zodiac sign?
The best one. I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Okay. And I think I got it all. Alexia St. Louis, 30. Have you ever been married? Okay. Um, So Alexia, St. Louis, 32, Gemini, is a manager, has a son that's 7. Why I have gallery? You're a gallery manager, and never married. What kind of man are you looking for, honey?
Okay, so I'm looking for someone like very dynamic and kind of enterprising. I'm really big on character and kind of like just who you are as a man. Like, how do you move? Are you for like, do you have, um, are you family oriented? What type of friend are you? Just like a man with like really, really good character who takes care of himself. A man who's like honestly like willing to kind of be in a father figure role, right? Like if I'm going to be in a serious relationship with you, I have a son who's 7, so I would like you to be open to like being part of our family, right? Like, are you going to be a good role model and example for my son? And then like, are you going to accept him and want to build a relationship, not just with me, but also with him? That I know we're not at deal breakers yet, but that would be a deal breaker for me. Like if you're not interested in my kid at all ever, like we probably shouldn't be together. So um someone, like I said, with a really great character. I would like to be able to look at him. Like you don't have to be like the finest thing on earth, but like I would like you to be cute. I want to look at you. Um Someone who's like open to like growing, right? Like I think everybody says that, but I think really committed to like understanding yourself and being willing to continue to grow by yourself and then grow with me as we grow together. So like just someone who's invested in like in investing in our relationship, I would say.
Okay. Okay. You definitely thought about this. What are your deal breakers?
Um So like if you have any type of like dependence on any substance, like I don't care what it is, like if you have to have it to function in your life, I can't get down with that. Like I'm not interested. Um all of the regular stuff I feel like I shouldn't have to say, like if you don't have a job or a car, you don't take care of your children, if you have children, if you have any more than 2 children, um someone who's loud and like very confrontational, like I don't do well with that. Like I am a firm believer in we can talk through anything, like let's have a conversation about it. But if you like really, really loud, I don't loud men, I can't really deal with that. Um Someone who's not family oriented, somebody it's a deal breaker if you want me to have a bunch of kids. Like I'm
How old are
open.
you?
I'm,
32. You
I'm
don't want any more kids?
I'm okay. I'm okay with one. One,
You have.
maybe 2. But like if you want me to like be pregnant all the time and like have a bunch of kids, like I'm not interested in doing that. And If you
Can he
want,
have a kid? He can have a kid though, right?
you can have a kid, one or two. And I think I'm not really caught up on like how much money you make unless you have children or you want children. Like that's where the money comes in for me. Like if you can take care of yourself, you can sustain your life, I'm okay. But if you want like kids, you need to be able to provide for them. So that would be my only request.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Cute girl, like I want him to be cute. I don't have a height preference really. Like I just would like you to be taller than me. I'm 5'6", so like if you could be like 5'8" or taller, that would be good. I don't like real big old like muscular guys. Like I kind of like slimmer builds. But I'm not like against dating like a big old muscular guy. um yeah, like that's it, just like cute, you're well put together, um not ugly.
Not ugly. Okay. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
If he has children, I would say yeah. So like if you have one kid, I would hope that you make at least $85,000 in this economy. If you have two kids, I would hope you're at least at six figures. um I'm not going to date you if you have more than two kids, so I would leave it there.
If he has no kids, what about the income there?
You just, as long as you can manage and sustain your life and you're not expecting me to supplement your income in any way, I don't, that's fine, whatever you make.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Ooh, child. Okay. Y'all not ready. I'm super thick.
Okay. Ooh, ooh. You said you're thick?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Ah,
I'm not thick at all. I'm not
I'm
thick at
like,
all.
girl, yeah, you in St. Louis. I know they got some bodies. You
And
look good though. Okay. When was your last relationship?
it ended in March of this year.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
March of this year.
Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
Oh, girl. Okay. So I am easily overstimulated sometimes, and like sometimes I really just need people to be quiet and not talk to me. So like sometimes I will really just need silence, and it's nothing against the person. Like I just need that. And then other times I really am a Gemini. Like I'm super yappy. Like I want to play and I want to talk. And so like just someone who could understand that like I might be a little bit. It could be perceived as moody. So I would say that might be a flaw. Um, I personally don't think this is a flaw, but like I know some men will, so I'm gonna say it as a flaw. I'm vegan, and so I don't cook a whole lot of meat. Like I prepare like chicken and like bird like light meat for my son, but I don't really cook meat like that. And men like these days, all the days they just be hungry, like they're just so hungry and they always want to eat something. Like I'm not going to be making meat all the time, so I will I will prepare food. I cook
Wait
for
a
my
minute. You don't want to. You said the men like to eat all the time. Well, girl, he out there working all day. When you work a lot, you get hungry, girl.
Me too. I'm hungry too, and I sustain myself and I feed myself as a vegan. I'm just saying I will make food, but like I'm not about to be like making burgers and hot wings and tacos and all these things every day. Like I don't be making meat like that, and like they be wanting.
Okay, so when you're dating experience, has this been an issue with men?
Let me tell you, no. So my last boyfriend, who him and I broke up in March, he cooked for me all the time, and we would cook together a lot, and he would just lean into eating vegan with me, and so it really
Why'd y'all
was.
break up?
So I found out he was cuddling on couches with other women watching movies and things, and I was like, oh, I didn't know we was allowed to do that, so we gonna break up.
Okay. Okay. So let me understand. Are you're not cooking those things ever, or
Like I said, I will make like baked chicken for my son, or like homemade chicken noodle soup, or chili with turkey meat in it or something for my son. But like I don't like. There's just certain dishes I'm sure that
so
certain
okay,
men.
let's just get clarity. If a man wants fried chicken, that's not what you're doing.
I don't like the smell of it. No, I'm not gonna make it. If he makes
So you
it,
basically, okay, so a good man for you would be a vegan man.
I would prefer it, but I'm not gonna like say I only will date vegans. Like that's crazy.
Well, you should because you're saying like I'm not saying okay. I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but in the black community, there's a good portion of men who are not vegans. They're not vegans. They gonna like certain things like so because like you don't do steak either, right? Okay, yeah, you don't want to do the steak, you don't want to do the chicken, you don't want to do, and then you want this man to be a father figure to your son. You also want him to make a certain salary. So this man, if he likes those things, he gonna be like, the least you could do. What did Chris Rock say? Can I get the big piece of chicken?
I don't agree with that, Kendra. I feel like
Why
that takes
not?
because I
That's
feel
why.
like
Listen, what I'm saying. Hold on, real quick, before you disagree. What I'm ultimately saying is you should focus on men who are vegans
okay,
because this way you guys. Okay, well, so you dated non-vegans and then y'all didn't have the issue with the food,
right. And so like I gave you the example of my last boyfriend, and then the
but
guy.
he was hunching with somebody else.
Well, they didn't have sex apparently, but yeah, he was watching TV with her. Um, and then my boyfriend prior to that, he wasn't vegan either, but he leaned into it heavily, and he cooked for me all the time. Like I never cooked; he always made food for me. So, but I hear
What
you.
happened with him?
It just got really weird. He was a little bit older than me. He was I was maybe 31 at the time, and he was 43, and he just wanted to move so quickly, and I just didn't understand like what the pressure around moving so quickly was about, so I decided to end that.
That was before your son or after?
That was after my son. It was a couple years ago.
Okay. Okay. So fair enough. All right. So she's not cooking all that meat. So prefers a man that doesn't require that. And you also like a man that will cook too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this a deal breaker question?
No, we were
Oh,
actually talking about my three flaws, and I was
okay.
like, I think a man would think that me not cooking meat all the time is a flaw.
Well, shoot, when
So,
I said it, girl, you got mad at me.
well, you said I should focus just on eating like or dating vegans. I'm
Okay,
like,
what I'm trying to say is alignment. So
yeah, I
we
hear you.
like it would be, and there are. I mean, for me, I live in California. It's not hard to find vegan men. Most men here are very health conscious. Um, Everybody here got a something, a gluten, they all got a something in California. So what I was really trying to gravitate to was a man that's like you, which I don't really think. I think we're in a new age. People are taking health seriously. I do stand on if there is a guy, men, a large portion of men talk about cooking and how important that is for them. And what I was saying is if a man is out there because you want him to have a certain salary, that is working really hard, you also want this man to be a father figure to your child, which I understand too. He might look at it like, well, I want a plate. But if it's not seen that way, listen, it's fine. We
No,
could
no, no.
see that
I just
differently.
want you. I just want to explain what I mean. Like I'm not um necessarily, I guess, disagreeing with you, but I think you're framing it as though like, well, I want all these things. The least I could do is like provide him a plate, and I feel
Well,
like
no, I am framing it that way if that's what he desires. So I
it,
am. So we're on the same. If he's a man that likes chicken and meat and all those things, I am framing it that way. But ultimately, that's not the man for you because that's not what you want to cook.
and maybe that is not the man for me. I could lean into that. I would just assume that um he would want those things prepared well, and I don't know that I can make those things well because I was vegetarian for a really long time, and I've been vegan for 3 or 4 years now, so I just would want him to enjoy his eating experience, and if he wants those things, like, he can make them or he can eat the things that I'm going to prepare, but I can lean
Or
into
you're gonna find somebody else to cook them for him.
that part. So you're right, I should just I should just date
Let's
somebody
yeah,
who's a
we
vegan.
go to the
Okay.
same like
Okay.
that guy. I mean, ultimately, that just wouldn't be the guy for you. Point blank, period.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
point blank, period. That's not the guy for you. If you're a guy that wants fried chicken and meat, steak, do you do fish like lobsters, things like that? So no lobsters, no shrimp, none of that.
Nope.
Okay, what do you cook again?
You're so funny. I graze in the grass, Kendra. I eat
No,
grass.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm asking y'all, what do you cook?
Yeah, so I eat like a lot of vegetable like hashes that I'll put together. I eat a lot of avocado toast. I make a lot of different salads. I'll do vegan pasta. Like there's vegan versions of a lot of different things that I'll try to render myself. I get very experimental. But yeah, like I
Okay, so if a guy's open minded, okay,
yeah.
and are you focusing on black men?
That would be my preference. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, an open-minded black man, or a black man that does vegan, or a black man that doesn't mind that. So, and we'll move on. Can he cook it? Like, does the smell bother you? So, are you okay if he made that in your house?
It does bother me. I will not lie to you. I hate that it bothers me so much. So I agree. I'm not gonna keep like
Yeah, because
just
okay. Again, it's kind of going back to what I'm saying. So, if this is something he heavily does, how
yeah.
could you kiss him? How could you sleep with him if this is something he likes?
I hear you. I hear you. Like I said, it's been accomplished before. Like people not walking around with chicken on their mouth. Like I can kiss you and be with you after you brush your teeth. But I 100% understand your perspective on alignments. I'm not gonna argue with it. So like I hear you. I hear
But
you
I
out.
want to say this. I'm not, and I want to make sure I say this. I'm not God, so I'm not saying what I'm saying is law. I don't have the need to be 1,000% right. I guess what I'm just saying is going back to alignment. You know, the fact. I mean, because again, you got to. What people got to realize is, I say here, the number one deal breaker normally is hygiene. So that's across like hygiene. Sometimes for men, I would say it could be children. And then I hear a lot about cooking. So I'm coming from the perspective of, and because of them, and the reason I pin it that way, especially men who have certain salaries, they work a lot. So what I hear a lot from these men is peace, home cooked meals, like, but again, this is not the guy for you because let's just move forward. This is
No,
so
I'm literally just listening. I hope you're not
and yeah,
getting
no,
put
I
off.
know, but what I'm saying is, I don't want to. I don't want to beat the dead bush, but
Yeah, I
I
was just
think that
listening.
with sometimes, I mean, you say you do well too, obviously, whatever you do in your income, right? Okay. So people who do well from a male's perspective, if he's a provider, right? I'm gonna be the person taking care of most of the bills, things of that nature. A home cooked meal is normally important to that type of guy, but hey, there's a lot of men out there. Maybe they don't like chicken, steak, lobster, shrimp. Maybe they like all the food you like. Listen, maybe that's what it is. Okay, that's the guy we are claiming. Okay, we're gonna focus on him. Let's stay focused. All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, we skipped a lot of them. Okay.
Wait, no. If you said we did three flaws, that's the next question.
Then it's okay.
Oh wait, yeah. Did I ask you the last time you was intimate with somebody?
You did. Yeah, it was
Okay, yes. After three
March. Okay.
flaws is why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Um why am I blanking? I'm fun to be with. No, like we'll have a good time. I think I'm asking for what I am. Like I don't think I have ridiculous expectations. I think I am dynamic. I think I'm always willing to learn. I'm willing to meet you halfway and compromise with you. I think I'm half cute. Like I'm cute. I want you to be cute. And I'm looking for like something, um, just genuine and authentic. Like the world is weird. It's so weird outside, and like I just want to be able to trust someone. I want someone to be able to trust me, and I think they would be able to find that with me. Like we'll have a real honest like relationship. You don't have to worry about nothing, except for eating fried chicken. I can't do that, but you won't have to really worry about nothing else. We'll have fun together and run off in the sunset or something.
Okay, let's do it. Alexa, right? Am
It's
I saying it
Alex.
right?
It's
Alexia.
Alexia. Yeah.
Alexia, I apologize. All right. What's the age range you want to date? You're 32.
Yeah. I would say between like 30 and 36.
Okay, should he be in St. Louis?
I would I would say that I guess is my preference. I don't really want to do something long distance, but also I've lived here and I've seen the people. So I would extend that to maybe like Kansas City and Chicago, like the surrounding area. Like that's somewhere that's like 4 hours away. I could deal with that.
Okay. What's your name on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I have not been on there in so long. I think it's Lex R, Lexr.
So how
Um,
did you expect the person to reach out to you? Because the only thing you can share is the Kendra G singles dating app.
that's what I'm saying. I have the Kendra G Singles app, and I just haven't like been on the app, so I forgot my name on there. I think it's Lex, like just Lex R, or Alexia, Alexia.
Okay. Well, this the reason. I mean, I would just say this. It would be good to know because this is the moment you put it out there for the world. So
You're
if you
right.
don't
You're
know it,
right.
like, yeah, what would be like? How would the guy reach out to you if you don't know that? That's a very important information if you want the guy to reach out to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. I don't have any other social media. I literally made your like a profile on the app like 2 months ago. I was on it for like a week, and like work ticked up for me, and I just haven't been back on there, so I kind of forgot. And so I
No, no,
got the
I
notice,
understand that.
so
But
I
in the thought
apologize.
process of calling, did you ever think how is the guy gonna hit?
No, I did. So you popped up, like I got the notification that you were on live, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I got clothes on. Like, let me click on it. So I clicked on it, and then you put the link in there, and I didn't know that if I got off the app and went to the Kendra G Singles app, if I was gonna like lose my place in line because I don't know how that works. So I thought about it. I just was like, it's either Lex or Alexia. It's one of those two
Okay,
things.
I don't see Alexia. How would you spell Lex?
Lex.
Just Lex.
Hmm.
So this is why it's important to know because if I without knowing the exact username, this is I have to go through all those.
Fair enough, and I do
Right.
apologize.
That's why. And then some people I'm saying I'm being rude. I'm actually not being rude. I always say this like this is an opportunity of a lifetime. No other dating app is doing this. No other dating app is giving you a chance to be shown all around the world. And if you take it seriously, I mean, people have found their person. So it just makes sense to know your username because I would have to go through when you don't know your exact username. I just put in Lex. I put in Alexia first. That didn't work. So now when I put in Lex, because we don't have the exact username, this whole row keeps coming up. So
I hear you. No, I
yeah.
apologize.
So
You're right. I should have looked at it before. I just like I said, I saw the notification, so I clicked it. So
okay. Well, okay. Well, I wish you the best, honey.
okay. Thank you,
All right.
Kendra. Have a good
You're
night.
welcome. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.